Hi, today I plan to talk a little bit about my main planner. This baby will be going with me to Arizona. It's a 3-ring binder, as you can see, packed pretty full. I'll show you what I have in here, just to kind of overall keep on track and schedule and know where I'm at and planning and blah blah blah. Anyway, up here I got a little plastic rubberized thing. I don't remember if I got that at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, or what, but you can look around for it. It holds some pens and stuff like that. That's all I have right now is a pen. This is the inside. Inside I have a what do you call that? Like a card holder. I could put things in, like coupons and stuff if I can ever find a newspaper that has coupons in it without having to buy it for an arm and a leg. Then I have a pocket sleeve, which I keep post-it notes and these little round binder things that I put around my paper when they start to rip. So yeah. Also another pocket thingy I have for like business cards or whatever, to hold cards in or whatever I want to put in them at the time. Even I could put like stickers or sticky notes, or even little samples of herbs if I want to, pictures, whatever. Oops, come on, work with me here. There. Now this, I have a divider. This is called planning. And I got this out of a book, but I cannot remember what book it was. And it's FAST. F-A-S-T. Families Always Succeed Together. I had that since my kids were young, I believe. Number 1, get a group of people together that share your goal of losing weight. Number 2, pick a partner to check in with daily for accountability. Mainly for goals, goal setting. Number 3, weekly weigh-ins for the whole team, which it would be a whole team. Like me and Whimsy right now, are a team for losing weight and that stuff. You can host it same day and time every week of checking in with weigh-ins. I usually go to the doctor. Sometimes they will let you go and just walk in and do a weight check, which is good for if your doctors allow you to do that, because sometimes their scales seem to be a little better than the home scales. All depends, whatever you feel comfortable with. Number 4, regular exercise. Team up at the gym for walks, swimming, etc. Me and Whimsy do it online. We watch the same show, do the same activities, her at her home, me at my home. Which you can do even if you live in the same town. Number 5, send others notes and photos showing your progress. We haven't done that yet. Start a weight loss journal. Kind of working on that one. Celebrate together with a hike, a camping trip, spa day, etc. Whatever you can afford if you want to when you reach a goal. Sorry about the whistle there. Make chart that sets out the amount of calories, fat, carbs, protein, and fiber each team member should consume daily. Everyone has to exercise at least 30 minutes a day. That's if you have a group that you want to work with. I use the Lose It app, Lose It, L-O-S-E-I-T app, and all that. This is going to, I write in with pencil so that I can erase. That way I don't have to keep copying pages, but you can copy pages if you have something like this called planning. And you set your objective, your actions, and then the reality will be whatever. This I use for goals. My main goals. I also have a goal tab. Yes, I have a lot of tabs. This is my needs, ongoing list of what I need for my home or myself, or I would like to have. That's my needs, right there, my list of them. And I have a couple extra pages, you know, for ongoing. When I buy it, I will cross it off and go on to the next thing I need. Here, of course, is a folder called Goals. I don't know if you can see that. It's called Goals. So that is what I am doing. Going to be flipping, you know, ideas of goals and stuff into, or anything that I could think of that's even ripping stuff out of a magazine. Anything I want will go into these. This one is the household. I'm trying to go through this fairly quickly. I like how these have where you can write notes and stuff. What is this one? Shopping list and prices. I haven't written down any prices, but I took the prices. I probably am not even showing you anything with the camera, but the wall. Sorry. I write down my ongoing shopping list, you know, what I need. And when I go shopping, I take from this list and I put it on a piece of paper so that it's easier to get. I do list like different milks and stuff, and then I choose which milk I want to buy for the week or whenever I can. And I have a couple of pieces of paper in a couple of pieces of paper in there for extra. Any plan changing I can make on those. This is my meal planner grocery list. Also, you could plan out what you're going to have on the days, and then write out your list from that list, if you wish to. Sometimes it's too hard, you know, like I forget or whatever, so I just, you know, at least it's in here where I can have it. I have a folder named Food where I could put coupons or recipes or whatever in there planning wise, so I can use it for reference. My daily schedule, I go by Monday. I go by times, which is very hard for me to stick with. So I give myself a lot of openness, even though I have it written down. At least around these times, I know this is when I should be doing this, or try to do it as much as I can. And that goes every day of the week. Things always change, so I leave myself open. It's not a strict go by. I think Sunday's the only day I don't plan for much of anything, basically, as in cleaning wise, and that it's mostly you know, daily cleaning, like doing the dishes and stuff like that. But it's mainly it's mainly for doing activity, craft, or whatever that I plan to do or want to do on a Sunday, like a ritual or walks or whatever. I have an ongoing toss out list, things that I want to toss out. I can write here. If I need to replace it, I can put it on the list in the section of what I need to get. An ongoing giveaway list, so that I know what items around the house, like if I'm sitting doing work and I look up and I say, oh, that lamp, I could get rid of that lamp, I can write it down right away. I can write it down and know later on that that's something I wanted to give away, or to who. Chores. This is the chores one. I write down what day, what needs to be done, what room. I pick a room a day except Sunday, leave Sunday open. And then I pick out what room. Like Monday is kitchen, because kitchen is where most of the stuff goes on. So this is stuff that I do basically on a daily, you know, almost daily, but Monday is where I do it all. You know, like stovetop or whatever, because sometimes that gets pushed to the side. You know, you get it rushed and you're out the door. And Tuesday is the dining room, where a lot of things collect as soon as people walk through the door. So I do what I don't do on a daily basis, I do on that day. Wednesday is the bathroom, because that gets pretty messy, so I wanted to go by what was seen first right now in the home we live in right now. So then I go through cleaning everything. And Thursday is the living room, Friday is the bedroom, and Saturday is the closet, hallway, or if we have a garage, we just kind of take Saturday to clean those areas, go through them, see what needs to be thrown. Here I will be writing down what I do weekly. Every week what needs to be done. This one's bi-weekly. What needs to be done. Because a lot of people forget to wash out their trash cans too, even though they get kind of reeky. Bi-monthly I don't have anything for what I do every 2 months yet. Every 6 months, check the fire alarms and deep clean the carpets. Usually in the fall and in the spring. My mom would always do fall cleaning and spring cleaning. And then what to do yearly. I don't have anything there. I do have a little list of some cleaning ideas, like simmering water and cinnamon oil in a pan. Not going to use for food, because you're simmering the cinnamon oil, not the cinnamon itself, which you could do. Not going to use for food, on a very low on the stove, and it helps to freshen the air. Use rags instead of paper towels. Eliminate odors in the fridge with coffee grounds or baking soda. Cover the bottom of the trash can with newspaper to eliminate odors. Make sure you throw those newspapers away with the trash every time you change it. Remove scuffs on the vinyl floor with baking soda and a damp sponge. To freshen and clean a microwave, cut a lemon in half, squeeze the juice in a bowl, add the lemon halves to the bowl, and microwave for 5 minutes. Clean out the microwave with a damp cloth. You can also use baking soda and vinegar mixed and let it soak a bit, and then wash it out. Wash vinyl floors with Listerine and water. Freshen toilet bowl with effervescent denture tablets. You drop 2 in the water, wait 20 minutes, brush and flush. And then I have a folder for ideas there. Daily schedule. This is stuff I'm going to be putting into my Book of Shadows, which is another thing. Then finances. I don't have anything written down, so I feel comfortable sharing the budget organizer. Shows everything. And then estimated. And I really need to use that, definitely. And then expenses, you know, make a list of what we all spend. If you keep your receipt, every time you have your receipt, take it out, fill it out that night or whatever, and then you can know exactly where all your money's going to and what to cut out. This is some notes, papers for notes, a folder for anything I feel is necessary for the budget. Oh, good Lord. Money saving tips, anything I feel like from a magazine, a book, ideas, whatever, money saving tips go in here. My work ideas are right here, but I'm not going to show those really because they're my ideas. Here it would be work notes, things that I might need to know, stuff that I could collect about or for my work can go here in a folder. This one is projects. There we go. And this right here is selectivity. I select what I want to see. I got books I want to read, recommended movies, positive projects, and then as you go along, you can cross off and add on to the things that you want to read, the movies you want to see, and the projects you want to do. Positive projects only. Not that there's very many negative ones out there, but you never know. Anywho, and there's more paper for that. Then I have foods I can and cannot eat. I start out with foods that, this is for my reshaping plan. The foods that I need to stay away from mostly, that cause me health issues. And then, of course, I put in things that I need to eat that the doctor has told me to. And then every time I write out my shopping list, this also goes onto the list. Those definitely. So, and then I have another folder here that for the reshaping plan. So any like a shape magazine, articles I want to read, recipes, anything I want to try is going to go in there. This is my personal stuff. This is where I'll write down account, passwords, PIN numbers. Then I have medical history. I'm not going to show all that. Medications. I have lists of medications that I take. This I wanted to show because you can look online for free papers like this. Free PDF papers or whatever. But this is an appointment log, and I take out one of these and I write down the appointment date and time and who I'm seeing. Excuse me, so I can remember. I list the top 3 concerns because that's about all the time I have to talk with the doctor is about 3 different things. I take notes upon what the doctor has told me. I sit right there with it, or after the appointment, or just before the appointment. I will ask the doctor to fill out the notes and what I need to do. And then I take it home. It comes into this log here, this book here. And when it's like a couple of months old and I don't need it, I could either put it into, you know, like a file folder, or I could trash it if it's not anything major. Like a normal checkup. And then got auto maintenance and all that kind of stuff. And then here I just have addresses. Addresses to do. And I write everything in pencil so things can be erased. And the very last thing I have is just a file folder. I plan to tape the middle because it's just open. I plan to tape it shut And then I could use the middle one also for a folder if I need to. And I got some papers there. And then that's it. That is my planner, my main planner with everything, which will sit on my, there we go, on my desk or table, depending. It'll be with me so I can just leaf through it when I need to. I don't take it out of the house. This is the main one in the house. I will take my other day planners and write down what I need to know in there. So, sorry if you couldn't understand what I was saying. Sorry if I was talking too fast. But that is just the overview of what my planner is going to help me along with staying on track with doctor appointments and shopping lists and chores and, you know, just everything, you know, getting everything right, organized in one spot. So there you go. I'll see you in the next clip. It's 3 at night and I'm up still. And the reason why I have this on, I want to see what time it is. It's 12:15 at midnight. Now my window, the outer window here, the screen is open, but this window is shut. My son shuts it. But I want you to see something. My cat has been sitting here watching this. As close as I can get without having to move. I'm going to try to be as still as I can and see if you can catch that. My cat has been sitting there for 30 minutes watching this. There is no air. There's a fan blowing, but it's not blowing against the curtains. There is no heat coming through that vent there. His computer cord is behind that curtain there. And stuff like this happens frequently in this apartment. But you can still see my cat right there watching. You see it moving, right? It's not just me. And I'm sitting across the room a great distance. See? And I looked up, and that's what I see. So, possibly a draft from the fan, possibly a draft coming in from the window, but what gets me is that my cat has been sitting there watching it this whole entire time, which has me thinking that it's not a draft from the fan or the window. Anyway, there you go. I don't know, strange thing has happened.